an undergraduate student at the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. My twin sister, Demetra Smith, and I first met Thelma Harding at a career fair on campus in 2002. She invited us to visit Iowa State University to see firsthand what the university had to offer. During our visit, my twin sister and I fell in love with the campus and our respective departments. As a result of this, we decided to apply for admission, and we were both accepted. Ms. Harding served as a very vital support system for many students of color at Iowa State University. I continued to be blown away by her warmth and genuine concern regarding the success of students at Iowa State University. As a former advisor for the Black Graduate Student Association, her gentle but firm advisement played a role in the professional development of every student involved with the organization. Her constant motivation and encouragement is the reason why many graduate students completed graduate programs at Iowa State University. I say all of this to say, Ms. Harding has played a huge role in the professional that I am today. She has served in this capacity for many others. She is one of the main reasons why I mentor students the way I do in my current position at Alabama A&M University. Her influence has remained with me all of these years. Because of her insistence that I and my twin sister try something new and attend a graduate school outside of the state of Arkansas, I attended Iowa State University, where I met some of the most phenomenal individuals. In fact, this led to my two younger sisters, Joy and Leah, attending Iowa State University as well. Some of the best friendships that I have now grew from my time at Iowa State. This, of course, includes me meeting my husband, Dedrick Davis, who was also in a graduate program. I owe this to Thelma Harding. I cannot even begin to discuss the impact that she has had on the countless number of individuals. My husband and I often reminisce on our time at Iowa State University. Thelma Harding's name is always involved in these discussions. She has been a constant support system for me and many others. I had no idea what a treat I was in for when I met Thelma Harding nearly 17 years ago. I absolutely cannot think of a more deserving individual for the ISU Alumni Association Inspiration Award. I am confident that I not only speak for myself, but many other students that are better people just because they cross paths with Thelma Harding. Now, I would like to present to you Ms. Thelma Harding.
Thank you, Armitra, for your very kind words, and to everyone who submitted a letter of support. And a very special thank you to Dr. Carolyn Catrona, Associate Dean of the Graduate College, for believing that I am deserving of this very special recognition and for leading the nomination process. My journey to Iowa State actually began back in 1982 as a master's student. I, like many of the students who I would later talk to about coming to Iowa State, moved to Ames from Northeast North Carolina, where I had just completed my undergraduate studies at St. Augustine's University, a small historically Black college in Raleigh, North Carolina. I didn't know anyone other than a recruiter from the graduate college who had told me that I could come here, study, and earn a graduate degree, which I did. My career in higher education began as an instructor at an HBCU in Southwest Mississippi, Alcorn State University, where I taught in my field of textiles and clothing. While at Alcorn, I realized that I loved working on a college campus and directly with underrepresented students, helping them to realize their educational dreams of obtaining a bachelor's degree, most of whom were first generation like me. My professional career at Iowa State began in 1991 when I was hired as a graduate admissions counselor by the late, great Dr. George A. Jackson, who was Assistant Vice President for Student Affairs and Assistant Dean of the Graduate College. Little did I know that my time at Iowa State would extend beyond the 5 years that I had planned to be here. Under Dr. Jackson's supervision and mentorship, I found the work that I really wanted to do. Traveling to historically Black colleges and minority-serving institutions allowed me to interact and engage with students like Armitra and her three sisters. Even when the flying and the long hotel stays make me weary, I am always re-energized when I arrive at a grad fair and begin a conversation with the first student who stops at my table inquiring about a specific graduate program. Over the years, students have asked me many questions about life at Iowa State and in Ames. Two common questions are there really Black people in Iowa, or are there students at Iowa State who look like me? My response is always yes. Our numbers are small, but you can still come here and earn your degree while receiving support from the Graduate College, your home department, and others across campus. In addition to talking to students from other campuses about coming to Iowa State for graduate study, I also love the work that I do with Iowa State juniors and seniors, helping them to plan for graduate school entry as director of the Ron Lee McNair program. McNair prepares first-generation and underrepresented students for graduate school entry and the attainment of the PhD. It's a wonderful feeling when a student says to me, "I received an offer from one of my schools." I actually don't consider the work that I do special. My work ethic began with parents who broke their backs doing labor-intensive farm work and other jobs to provide for a family of 5 who all went on to earn college degrees. Neither was educated, but both instilled in me and my 4 siblings a strong work ethic and a clear understanding that when you are able, you have to put yourself in a position to help others, especially those who look like you. I have carried this with me always, and it informs the work that I do with students. After almost 30 years, I can still say that I thoroughly enjoy the work that I do. I have a supportive dean and associate dean, a superb team who work with me on a daily basis helping students, colleagues who are deeply committed to supporting students, and a caring family beginning with my parents, Lillian and Kermit Harding, who are no longer with us. Iowa State and the Graduate College helped me to realize the work that I love. This award, initiated by Dr. Catrona with support from graduate students and McNair alumni, former colleagues, and current staff, will always have a special place for me. I remain committed, dedicated, and most of all, inspired by you all. Thank you so much.